The movie The Green Book won Best Picture at this year's Oscars, and critics call it racially tone-deaf and say it hardly explained what The Green Book was actually about. But The Green Book was a real resource for blacks during the Jim Crow era, and it highlighted welcoming places across the country. Colorado actually had a Green Book. CBS 4's Tori Mason went to the African American Research Library to learn what our book was all about.
I'm a musician. I'm about to embark on a concert tour in the Deep South.
Much of America only knows this Green Book, but the Oscar-winning film wouldn't exist without this.
This is the Green Book.
Now, Terry doesn't usually carry this around, but 60 years ago, she would have.
Are you turned to the Colorado page now? Mm-hmm. Can I take a look?
Black people used the Green Book as a travel guide during segregation.
Grandma saved it for their kids to go traveling safely and that kind of thing.
It's like an Airbnb because it'll tell you Mrs. Graham lives at this street and you can come stay with her.
Everything from restaurants to doctors to drugstores. There were so many things that you may need on the road that were not available to you.
Taylor's been awarded several grants for her research on the Green Book. She says postal workers helped expand it. It wasn't long before it made its way to Colorado.
Denver made a big splash in the Green Book.
Nearly all of Denver's listings were in 5 points.
The one that got the most notoriety has been the Rossonian because they had really big-time stars.
Sarah Vaughan or Billie Holiday or Duke Ellington would play downtown, but they couldn't stay downtown. So they would go to the 5 Points district and go to the Rossonian.
But for the last 20 years, it's been a vacant building on Welton.
It was the place to party and have fun and dress up, and it was special.
And it will be again. The Rossonian is being restored to its former glory as a hotel and jazz lounge. Green Books are hard to come by now, and that's a good thing. But there's still history right here.
The 5 Points district here in Denver was the Harlem of the West.
With photojournalist Ryan Green, I'm Tori Mason, covering Colorado First.
Great story, Tori.